Welcome back here to North Catholic as we get ready for tonight's semifinal matchup between these two schools, as it is Mohawk and Southmoreland. Southmoreland 18-5, 10-0 in their section play this year. Mohawk, of course, we talk about them each and every week here on LC SportsNet. They are led by Bobby Fadden, Drew Rona, Joey Nail, Vinny Pizzulo. There's quite a few that actually can do it, and something you mentioned a little bit ago, Eric, is about how the strength of Mohawk.
Yeah, and the starting five is as good, but, you know, the thing with Mohawk all season long is the starting five has scored 92% of their offense this season, so it's about getting some kind of production somewhere else. In the last couple of games that we watched, we've also seen Vinny Pizzulo has not been the sharpshooting guy that he was early on in the season, so they're going to need him to really come back, I think, and give them something too. The game against Aliquippa a couple weeks ago, he was off. If he would have hit a couple of threes, they might have been in a better position at halftime. So I look for him to try to get going again offensively for this team, and they are going to have to rebound the basketball tonight because this Southmoreland team is as good as it gets on the glass this season. You've got guys averaging almost 6-7 rebounds apiece in Chapman and Primus. Now we understand that Stanley Chapman is not going to play tonight for Southmoreland, so that's a bonus for Mohawk, but they're still going to have to be on top of their game when it comes to rebounding.
We're just moments away from tonight's starting lineups and tonight's national anthem. Let's take a timeout. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
Congratulations to our December LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Wrestling as the December LCAP Team of the Month after their 13-2 start to the season. Congratulations to Coach Kevin Carmichael and the Laurel Wrestling Team, our December LCAP Team of the Month. Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Union's Lucas Stanley as a December Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month for scoring his 1,000th career point in the season opener. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Union's Kylie Christopher and Newcastle's Rihanna Boyce as the December Female Athletes of the Month, with both seniors also eclipsing their 1,000 career point mark. Congratulations and best of luck to 1,000 point scorers Rihanna Boyce, Kylie Christopher, and Lucas Stanley, the December Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Calling all sports fans, never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community.
All right, welcome back here to North Catholic. We get ready for this quarterfinals matchup in 3A as we now get tonight's starting lineups brought to you by the Crane Room Grill.
Junior ball, number 2, Brady Savali. Junior ball, number 11, Ty Ward. Junior ball, number 23, Noah Blackburn. And the number out, senior ball, number 10, Elliot Primus. Head coach, Simon Seal, assistant Primus Seal, and Thomas Lamar. Now, the starting lineup for the home team Warriors. We have sophomore guard, number 2, Drew Rona. Junior guard, number 1, Bobby Fadden.
The Warriors bring it up. The ball's going to be knocked out into the corner. Saved there by Southmoreland. Gets it over to Sherbondi. Sherbondi brings it up. The ball going to be knocked away there quickly by Drew Rona. 11-3. Sorry, we had a little technical difficulties going on, but we got that straightened out. As they burn the ball left side, get it over to Sherbondi. Sherbondi goes left side, gives it in the corner on the wing. 3 taken, shot gonna bounce around for Gio, no good. Rebound there by the Warriors. Fadden on the move, Fadden brings it up and over. Fadden fouled as he puts it in. Fadden underneath scoop with the right hand, and he is hit. And we have a injured Southmoreland player underneath the basket. They're going to get Sherbondi with that foul. And he is the one who's injured there, Eric.
Yeah, they can ill afford to lose anybody else without Stanley Chapman in there tonight. Chapman, by the way, is 6.6 rebound guy, and a big reason why they're so good on the glass this year. In a tough break, if you're Southmoreland, I mean, Frank Mancino, they have got to find somebody get in here to replace him. That's a tough loss. You know, he said after their first game against in the playoffs here, first playoff win since 2017 against Carleton, he said that they had some nerves starting off the game. And I've said this already tonight. You can't have nerves against this Mohawk team because if they get downhill, like that's the football term, if they get downhill, if they get rolling offensively, there's one team that can outdo that, and that's Aliquippa. And nobody else can. They've scored over 60 points in 17 of the 18 wins this season. They're 17-1 when they go over 60 or 70 points. It's insane how good this team is when they get moving.
Fadden completes the three-point play at the line, and it's 14-3 early lead here for Mohawk. Fritz with the ball as they throw down in the corner. Get it over to Warwick, drives right baseline, and he's going to travel with the ball, turn it over. Another turnover here to the Warriors with 3:54 to play first quarter. So far, Mohawk has not really made any mistakes early in this ball game.
No, they haven't. I mean, one or two misses on the floor. Literally 2 misses.
Yeah. They're working inside the nail, back out to Rona, over to Pizzullo. Pizzullo with the ball, gives it up back up top to Drew Rona. Rona with the ball, goes left side over to Fadden. They work it to Logan, back to Fadden, drives down the lane. Fadden stops and pops on a fade, no good. Logan's there for offensive board, gets it out to Pizzullo. He'll drive underneath scoop, shot no good. Ball on the ground, picked up there by Nail, gives it over Pizzullo, left side to Drew, into the corner to Fadden for 3, good.
Fadden moving without the ball, and he got set, he got the feet set. The offensive rebounding by Mohawk, that's already their 3rd offensive rebound in the first quarter. We still got 3 minutes to go. They are blowing the doors off this Southmoreland team because they're moving without the basketball, and they are not missing. They are crashing the glass just like we said they had to.
Wow, and what a start here for Mohawk, 17-3. Bobby Fadden with 9 here in the first quarter. We got Blake Logan with the 4 early points in this quarter, and we still got 3:15 here to play.
60% shooting from the floor to start this game for Mohawk. And this is the biggest difference between this team and last year's team, Tim. I think it is anyway. They may have a shorter rotation this year. They don't have as much depth as they did a year. I mean, you think about it, they were bringing guys like Drew Rona and Blake Logan off the bench last year. The 2 Hopper brothers, I mean, they had so much depth last year. This year, they're better offensively. They have a shorter rotation, but they are better offensively, which blows my mind. They had more talent and more scoring ability last year, and they're doing it this year with less of a rotation at a better pace. It's unbelievable.
And I think it's better, like you just mentioned, pace and better spread of the court and really good looks at the basket.
They don't take any stupid shots.
Yeah, exactly.
They know when to drive to the bucket. They know when to spot up. They know how to move without the basketball. They know where their spots are on the floor to shoot. I mean, this is just such a well-oiled machine.
Fritz brings it up, throw it into the corner. 3 taken there by Warwick. On the rim, no good. Rebound there by Primus. Primus throws it back out to Warwick. They'll work it around to Fritz. He'll try a 3. Back on the rim, no good. Again, offensive board by Primus. Primus will drive inside, throw it back up top of the key to Warwick. Now working over to Fellinger as he drives in, and he's going to travel with the ball.
They call charge. That's going to go as an offensive foul.
Oh, okay.
I thought they got him for a travel, too.
That is the second change of possession here, brought to you by Madura Bonner Law. That's Noah Fellinger. That's his second foul.
This team was down 14 against Waynesburg Central, the team that Mohawk beat in round 1.
The ball loose and shot there by now. No good. Rebound there by Southmoreland as they give the ball back out, as they'll bring it out, try to set it up with Fellinger as he drives inside, takes the shot, no good, but he's going to pick up a foul, and they're going to get this one. Drew Rona.
They've taken 7 threes in this first quarter, and Flenser just said, I got to start going to the bucket here because we got to generate something.
First shot is up, good. Fellinger puts the first one in.
Took over last for the Ty Kiefer 1,500-point scorer last year. Flenser scored his 1,000th point this season himself, and he's had a couple of career high and career nights this year. He has been just pouring it in. They're going to need him to jumpstart this offense.
He's going to be running from a 3 from the wing. Good. Drew Rona with 2 threes here in the first quarter. Bounce passes. They bring in the ball in the forecourt. Stolen away there by Blake Logan. Gets it over to Noah. Gets it back over to. That is Rona for 3 from the wing. Shot no good. Logan gets the offensive board. Give it back up. They'll set it up with Drew Rona. Fadden to his left. They'll get it off to Logan. Logan goes left side to Pizzulo. Pizzulo dribbles the top of the key, gets it back over to Nail, drives down the lane, creates some room, goes up, shot no good, rebound there by Southmoreland.
Joey got away with a travel there, they didn't call it.
As they bring the ball up, Fellinger drives inside, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on. Is it Blake? No. They're going to get that on Paluzzo.
Got to be careful if you're Mohawk. I mean, it's 3 fouls, not the issue. It's the personals again with this shorter rotation. But you see also, too, the aggressiveness now of Fellinger to start going to the basket because they're not hitting anything from the outside. Mohawk's been giving up a couple of looks out there, but Southmoreland's been unable to connect, so they start going to the bucket. So far, Fellinger with 2 really good, successful plays.
Yeah, Fellinger scoring all from the line here. Minute 20 here to play in the quarter. 20-7 lead here for the Warriors. Drew Rona with the ball on the far side. Gives it up to Fadden. Fadden with the ball top at the circle. Now moves left side. It looks like they're going to try to take some time off the clock. Give it over to Rona. Rona dribbles with the ball and brings it back over to Felt. And then we're going to get a whistle and a foul. They're going to get this on Primus.
That's the second on Premise. He's got to be careful because they've already gotten a shortened bench. Shabandi and banged up, and no Chapman. Got to be careful.
Jackson Peters ready to check in here for Mohawk. And the first shot up by Fadden is good, who's shooting 83% from the free-throw stripe here this year, and now is in double figures with 10.
Southmoreland has played 2 underclassmen some significant minutes as Fadden makes the second in the playoffs. So they can go to those guys. They don't ask them to score much, but they have come up with big buckets late in games.
Bringing the ball up is Fellinger. He'll drive inside. Dish inside. Primus. Primus is going to get fouled from behind, and they're going to get again on Vinny. Zulo picks up his second. And Elliot Primus at the line. The 6'3" senior.
been wondering what Mike O'Leary would do, and here he comes, Tanner Platt. He's picked up some minutes at the end of quarters. He and Peters sort of battle back and forth for who the sixth man is in this rotation. It's only a 7-deep rotation for Mike O'Leary. Platt looks like he's the part, though. He looks like he's going to be a talented player for this Mohawk program.
So Elliot Premish's second shot is good. He hits them both. And it's 22-9 with 43 seconds remaining here in the first. They get it into Fadden, and he'll bring it up court. Fadden crosses the timeline. Guarded there by Warwick. Gives it over to Rona. Back to Fadden. Fadden with the ball. Back to Rona. Down to 25 seconds. Rona with the ball. We'll just kind of hand it off. Play that two-man game. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Giho.
2 points.
Yeah, the bench on Southmoreland knows that's not the guy you want to foul. He's 84% from the line. I mean, he's one of the coaches yelling, It's 2 points. It's almost an automatic when Fadden steps to the line. Of course, the announcer has to go and jinx him.
Of course. That's just the way it always works. So, Bobby Fadden steps away from the line, regathers himself. Premise rechecks in now for Southmoreland. Fadden's shot is good. Fadden with a dozen here in the first quarter. As they bring the ball up, Southmoreland has it with Fellenzer. Fellenzer at the line, jumps, shot, back of the rim, no good. Ball's going to roll out of bounds with 9 seconds remaining.
Yeah, you can hear some of the Southmoreland faithful behind us arguing about the foul call.
Bring the ball up is Fadden. Fadden with it down to 4 seconds. Fadden dribbling inside from the corner. Air ball shot, no good. Now end the quarter. But a good one here for Mohawk as they lead 22-7. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Cold winds blowing, temperatures dropping, and snow is beginning to fall. And then your furnace goes out. LCAP's LIHEAT Crisis Program is here to help. If your furnace is blowing cold air, not turning on, or not reaching the desired temperature, help is right around the corner, whether it needs fixed or replaced. For information, call the Department of Healthy Homes at 724-656-0090. LCAP's Healthy Home programs are the key to safer living.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between.
$23-9 is the score. Mohawk with the lead. 8 minutes on the clock as we enter the second quarter.
Mohawk 7 of 15 in the quarter, Tim. They got 8 rebounds, 4 of them on the offensive side. On the other side, Southmoreland 1 of 9, and they were 1 of 7 from three-point territory.
Fellenzer gives it left side. That is Stennett for 3. Shot no good. Rebound there by Nail. As he gets it over to Rona, brings it into the forecourt. Rona into the right corner. That is Fadden. Fadden's an air ball. Shot no good. Rebound there by Southmoreland. Fellenzer with the ball. Drives inside with the left hand. Takes it to the hole. Nice shot.
Showing you what he can do. He's had a lot of success going to the bucket here in this first half. They got to keep going to that.
As they work it out around the corner, gives it up to Drew Rona, top of the key, 3, deep 3, good. That's his 3rd tray of the first half. 26-11 lead here for the Warriors.
These guys can't miss. We've seen the physical teams give them problems with length like Aliquippa. Southmoreland doesn't have that right now. They haven't had a guy put a hand in the face of either shooter so far.
As they bring the ball down and working around with Brock Pritz, and they're going to get a foul on, I believe, Blake Logan. That will be his first.
Both guys going at it. There was a little bit of a hook there, too, but Logan had too much contact before the hook, so they got the right call.
They'll get it in and go right to the hole. Shot taken there by Premise. No good. Rebound by the Warriors. On the move is Rona. Rona finds Fadden underneath, but we got a whistle, and so we got a foul before the shot. They're going to get this on Warwick. They get it into Rona, give it over to Fadden. Fadden spins down the left base, or left lane, now gives it back out to Rona. Top of the key is Pizzullo for three, rolls the rim, no good. Rebound by Fellinzer. Fellinzer now with the ball. Fellinzer drives inside, bounce pass, is going to be knocked up high and out of bounds. Last touch by Mohawk. He'll stay with Southmoreland. Screen, Luke. Luke, see it.
Pizzullo's going to hit one of these shots. I mean, you can see he's just not going to stop
shooting. They're going to work it down inside. They get it to Luke Stennett, and they're going to get Luke Stennett with the charge.
I don't know about that one. That's a bang play. I almost let that go, if anything.
That's just kind of a physical play.
Fadden didn't look like he was quite set all the way, and Stennett just a little out of control. You got to let that one go.
That's another change of possession brought to you by Moderna Bonner Law. Drew Rona with the ball. Bounce pass outside. Pizzullo behind the arc for three. Rolls the rim, no good. Rebound Southmoreland. The rebound Stennett. As they get it quickly out to Pritz. Pritz brings the ball up. Pritz guarded there tight by Rona. Stolen away by Pizzullo. Pizzullo on the move. Stops, goes up. Blocked from behind. There by Fellinzer. Fellinzer goes right into the lane. Throws it inside. Shot up for Premise. We got a whistle, and what do we get?
Calling offensive foul on
full charge of the first half. And that is the third one on a charge against Fellinzer. Excuse me.
Already with a short bench. How long are you leaving him out? He's got 3 fouls. He might have to sit the rest of the half. Boy, that's a tough call.
Bringing the ball up is Rona. Gives it over to Pizzullo. Works down inside. Overshoots. Nail and goes out of bounds on the turnover.
Mohawk has started the quarter here shooting 1 of 5. Only the Drew Rona 3 and 1 of 3 for Southmoreland.
Come back, Elliot!
So Southmoreland, hasn't given up much damage. They got a chance here.
They work it down again, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. I believe on Blake Logan. This is a physical game between these two schools. So a lot of bodies colliding.
It's definitely physical. These guys aren't shy about blowing the whistle either.
No, they're not.
And that's not a good sign.
Warwick with the ball.
We talked last night about how tight these guys call these playoff games a lot.
Almost stolen away by Nail. And the ball's going to be last touch by Southmoreland going out of bounds. It'll go over to Mohawk.
Yeah, Primus just got a fingertip on it at the tail end right in front of the ref. Yeah, these officials call these playoff games so much tighter than they do regular season games, and you have to be aware of that and just understand it. I mean, you're not saying you should do anything different as the respective teams, but you need to be aware of that.
Pizzullo for quarter 3, rolls the rim, no good. Rebound there by Premise as he gets it over to Fellinzer. Fellinzer gives it back up, stolen away by Drew. Rona on the move, bounce pass outside. Gonna roll it inside by Fadden, shot no good. Ball on the ground, and we're gonna get a whistle and a foul. They're gonna get this one on Giho. That's his second, team's fourth. 4:37 remaining here in the second quarter.
So Premise has 2, Valencer has 3, and now Gio has 2. This is the foul situation for Southmoreland, already down 2 guys.
As they get the ball out to Rona, she'll stop and pop from the key, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound there by Nail, gets it out to Fadden over to Rona. Rona will drive into the lane, spins, and he's going to travel with the ball, turn it over with 4:24 remaining.
Drew's been sliding that foot a little bit when he's had the ball in his hands. That time the lane just got tied up. Tanner Platt's back in the game. Let's see if they get him a couple of opportunities here. This Mohawk team, this is the moment right here where Southmoreland needs to take advantage of this, because Mohawk's not shooting the ball well at all, and they can't do it on the other end either.
All right, let's take another timeout. This is a media timeout. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joy ride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to the doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joy ride, call Axe today.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with a level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Zaleople or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
4 minutes, 25 seconds here to play in the second quarter. Southmoreland inbounds it as they bring the ball up, still in the backcourt. Fall over, and they'll get it across the timeline, get over to Premise. Premise with the ball, give it top key to Pritz. Pritz between the 2 circles. Rolls, stops his dribble, gives it back to Warwick. Warwick working behind the arc, stops his dribble between the 2 circles, goes left side. They work it down with Pellinger. He'll throw the cross court. 3 by Warwick. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound there by Gago as it gives it back out to Premise. Premise works it down inside to Pritz. Pritz going to get tripped up, and you're going to get a foul here on Drew Rona. That will be his second. 3:43 remaining here in the second quarter. 26-11 is our score. Mohawk with the lead. As they get it in, they get it over to Stinnett, and we got a whistle and another foul. And there's one, another charge against, this time against Primus. Another change of possession brought to you by Moderna Bonner Law.
That's his 3rd foul, and now Southmoreland in the limit.
Nate, you have him. You have him.
This is a really dire situation here for Southmoreland. I mean, you just hate to see how tight they're calling this, too, because you know these refs are going to go the opposite direction in the second half to even this thing out. That's how they always do it.
And Fadden from the corner, shot taken, no good. And we're going to whistle and a stomp and play. They're going to get a foul this time against Joey Nail. That's his second.
Nathan wins, the player who checked in for Southmoreland for Premise.
Again, pressure in the backcourt shown here by Mohawk. They get it into Warwick. Warwick stops his dribble and travels. Yeah, he picked up his back foot as he was moving forward, trying to make that throw. Made a quick stop, and in the process picked up his pivot foot with 3:22 remaining here in the second.
More whistles than points here in the last 4 minutes.
Yes, that's absolutely true. It's 3-4 this quarter.
Yeah, it's brought the pace of this game to a crawl.
We're going to have the ball poked away by Stinnett, and it's going to go out of bounds. And the Warriors will throw back in with 3:14 here to play. Get it into Fadden. Bobby Fadden averaging almost 22 points a ball game. Throws inside, gets it to Nail. Nail works in, throws it back out. They'll work it to the corner. That is Drew Rona for three. Shot no good. Rebound Southmoreland. And he's going to go out of bounds with his momentum. And the ball will go over to Mohawk. So Tanner Pratt will throw it in. Actually, they're going to change that up and let Rona throw it in. So it's Platt, Logan, Nail, Fadden, and Rona on the court here for the Warriors. And twisting and turning and throwing it in is Bobby Fadden.
Finally get a bucket in the second quarter. Fadden, high percentage shot. Look at this
Fadden
steal.
with the interception, and Fadden's going to drive down, and that'll be the charge, I believe, on Fadden. No,
they called a foul on Gio. That's Gio's third. This is out of control.
It really is.
I mean, I'm sorry to be critical of these guys because they're just doing their job. But fellas, now that okay, what we saw there is okay.
Right.
There's contact somewhere, but I mean, fellas, you got to let these guys play the game here a little bit. You're killing the momentum of either team. You're not letting Southmoreland get any to get back in the game, and Mohawk's been completely taken out of rhythm because every time you turn around, you got a whistle. Somebody sneezes, there's a whistle. You got to let these guys play a little bit.
So Fadden hits the first from the line. He now has 15 in the first half.
I mean, I don't need to see 88, 89 Pistons stuff out here, but I need to see some flow in a game.
Yeah, we at least had some flow in the first quarter at times. But this second quarter has been physical. And Rona hits them both. He now has 16. 2:40 here to play in the second quarter. As they bring it up with Pritz. Bounce pass to Warwick. Work it back inside. A nice give and go as Fellenser puts it through.
Well, he just ran that lane perfectly. Good pass. Good give up and get right back.
Driving baseline is Bazzulo, and his ball's going to be tipped away. And it's picked up there by Premise as he gives the ball back up to Fellenser. He'll stop and pop from the wing three. No. Rebound there by Fadden. Fadden on the move. Fadden brings the ball up, drives right baseline, goes underneath, shot no good. Ball on the ground, it's kicked around, picked up there by Southmoreland as they give it over to Fellenser, and he's going to get, let's see here. They're going to get, Bobby Fadden on the reach-in.
That's a good call. But you see there, we get a little bit of back and forth. They let a couple things go there. That's what we're asking for here, guys.
Bonus three throws here for Southmoreland. Both teams with 5 fouls here in the quarter. And he whirls it in on the rim.
This is a really important stretch in this game here. Southmoreland's got to make some gains. I mean, they need about a 6 or 8-0 run to close this half to feel pretty good. And if you're Mohawk, you pretty much just have to keep them even. You have to match point for point and give up basically no ground. But Southmoreland needs a nice little 8-0 run to feel pretty confident going in that locker room.
Fellenser hits them both and now has 10 points in the first half. Rona with the ball, minute 44 here to play in the quarter. Rona in the forecourt. Guarded there by Pritz. Rona dribbling, hands it off the back to Rona. From Fadden to Rona is what they've been doing in the backcourt here. Just working some time on the clock, 1:25 here to play. Hand off to Fadden. Fadden will work his Zach. Work down inside. Nice dribbling skills shown there by Fadden. Gives it over to Rona. Rona was going to clear and move it back out with a minute 9 here to play. Hand it back off to Fadden. Fadden drives inside, now pulls it back out. We're down under a minute. Fadden dribbling with the left hand, now to the right. Fadden going to give it over to Rona. Rona will drive inside, now pull it back out again. Down to 45 seconds. There's a great stall tactic going on here as they're working just a two-man game between Rona and Fadden. Down to 35 seconds. Rona with the ball. Rona will hand it back off, and we're going to Give it to Fadden. And now they're going to get the foul on the second reach in by Ty Warwick. And that will put Fadden at the line. Fadden, again, mentioned earlier, shooting 84% from the line. Fadden's shot is good. Bobby Fadden with 17. 31-15 lead here for the Warriors. And checking it is Cameron O'Lear.
Brandon Radominski is going to come in too. This is a good idea for Mike O'Lear to get some younger guys. Cash Stratton's also in.
Protect some of the guys from late fouls in the quarter.
Exactly. Excellent strategy.
And another shot by Fadden is up and good. And a timeout taken. This will be a 30-second timeout for Mohawk. Another Pontius Insurance timeout. Make sure to take time out of your day to save money on your insurance. Give agents Dan Pontius, Jessica Dixon, Tracy Kiddings a call. Get started today. Visit them online at PontiusInsurance.com. We'll remind everybody we do have the UPMC halftime show coming your way. And UPMC is Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for advanced orthopedic care. 26.8 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And it's been a low-scoring second quarter. Southmoreland has scored 8, while Mohawk has scored 9.
Yeah, Mohawk not shooting the ball well. Neither team shooting the ball well. Each team has 2 made field goals in the quarter. And, a lot of that, again, is due to the pacing and the calls and the constant whistles here in this second quarter. It's really slowed the pace of this game down.
Felder playing with 3 fouls, has the ball, drives in, stops at the line, shots, misses it all, saved there, but thrown away. Give it over to Fadden. Fadden with the ball, brings it on the forecourt. Fadden pops, top in the key, 3, rolls in and out. Ball on the ground, picked up. Shot taken there by Pratt, no good. Ball going to run out of time as Pratt got his hands on it one more time, and that will end it here in the second quarter, as it was a physical second quarter for both teams. Both teams with over 5 personal fouls in the quarter, as Mohawk outscored Southmoreland by 1, 9-8 that quarter, and lead at halftime 32-15. We're going to take a timeout. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority. Going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builders has been building our community for 70 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
And welcome back here to North Catholic, and we are at halftime. And welcome to the UMPC halftime show. UMPC Orthopedic Care is Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for sports medicine. To schedule an appointment for any of the 4 Lawrence County locations, give them a call at 724-983-7000. That number again is 724-983-7000. We are at halftime with Mohawk leading Southmoreland 32-15 here at half, and it has been basically Mohawk all from the beginning of the game. They have never lost the lead. Mohawk got out to a quick lead, up 5-0, actually 8-0 before Southmoreland got on the scoreboard, as Mohawk outscored Southmoreland 23-7 in the first, and outscored Southmoreland in the second quarter by 9-8, and that's where we're at 32-15 here at half. Our scoring recap is going to be brought to you, our halftime scoring recap will be brought to you by Creative Edge, where design and construction come together with experience. They combine their extensive construction experience with creative design to make your project a reality. Fully licensed and insured architecture and contract management services. Give them a call at 724-652-1372 for more information. And it has been a Bobby Fadden show early on. Bobby with 18 points here in the first half. Drew Roto with 3 threes for 9. Blake Logan with 2 early field goals on layups for 4 points. Joey Nail with 1 from the line. For Southmoreland, they're led by Noah Fellenzer, as he has 10 points. He's the only one in double figures. Elliot Premise with 2, and Ty Warwick with a triple from outside the arc. And that is the scoring recap today, Eric. And it's been Mohawk defense really causing some issues here for Southmoreland more than anything. And, you know, maybe it's just the way the officials have seen it, but they got 4 turnovers on charges calls the first half. And
really, you know, the fouls caused this game to basically come to a halt. Neither team shot the ball well in the second quarter. You had Southmoreland go 2 of 7, and Mohawk went 2 of 14. Mohawk, who was so good in the first quarter, 7 of 15. They finished 9 of 29 in the first half. Southmoreland 3 of 16. They've got foul trouble. They've got 2 guys that are out. They didn't have Stanley Chapman to start the game. Now they lose Brady Shabandi. At least we haven't seen him come back in the game yet. They need bodies. Yeah. I mean, they flat out need bodies. Noah Flenser is great, but they have to work as a unit, and if they don't have the manpower, they're going to be up against it all night long.
Yeah, and that's a great point you made up. They lost 2 players, one before the game, and Stanley Chapman got hurt in the last practice prior to tonight's game. And then Brady Sherbondi got hurt in the first minute of tonight's game and hasn't returned, and he was limping off like a possible ankle situation for him. So we've seen Primus Warwick Fellenzer mainly, along with Brock Pitt and Brandon Guijo, really being the main players here for Southmoreland as they trail in this game by 17, 32-15. We're going to take another timeout. We'll come back. We'll get you ready for the third quarter of tonight's game here from North Catholic, the quarterfinals in 3A. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Union's Lucas Stanley as a December Red Zone Male Athlete of the Month for scoring his 1,000th career point in the season opener. LC SportsNet is also proud to honor Union's Kylie Christopher and Newcastle's Rihanna Boyce as the December Female Athletes of the Month, with both seniors also eclipsing their 1,000 career point mark. Congratulations and best of luck to 1,000 point scorers Rihanna Boyce, Kylie Christopher, and Lucas Stanley, the December Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Acts can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
It's so convenient for them. We take them door to door. We help them get off and on the bus if they need to use the lifts. I love the people, especially the senior citizens.
They care about us as much as we care about them.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
As the clock winds down here at halftime, Southmoreland takes the court, waiting for the return of the Warriors. We are at 32-15 as we enter the third quarter here. And tonight's quarter-final action in 3A. And just to remind everybody, coming up after this game, we'll have the South Allegheny and Elwood City game coming your way, so you want to stay tuned for that. Mohawk starts the third quarter to get it into Rona. Bounce pass goes down low to Nail. Nail, double team there. Now gets it back up to Rona. Rona with the ball. Got a two-man game to Nail. Works inside on a Euro step. Puts it up and in.
Little screen and roll there by Nail, and Rona sticking with him. They were calling it out, but nobody went with Nail, and he was able to get space and lay it in.
Pritz with the ball, drives in the lane. He'll stop and pop, puts it up and in. Brock Pritz with his first 2 of the game.
Yeah, somebody has to carry the mantle here for Southmoreland.
With the ball is Fadden, gives it over to Nail. Back to Pizzulo. Pizzulo spins into the lane. Jumper short, going to be picked up there by Fellenzer. Fellenzer stops and pops at the line and puts it in. 34-19, 7 minutes here to play third quarter.
Southmoreland's got to be thinking to get this thing around 10. And if they can keep it within striking distance, like 10, 8, 9, somewhere in that range, go into the fourth. That's got to be their goal right now.
They work it down in order to get Nail on a charge. That will be Joey Nail's third foul. And there's another Moderna Bonner Law turnover.
Wave! Elliot, move up,
And they bring the ball up.
Go deep, go deep, go deep.
Fellinger gets it up, gives it over to Premise. Premise across the timeline. Premise throws right side, gets it over to Kehoe. Kehoe's tight defense there. Gave it back to Fellinger. Foul drives inside, shot taken, no good. But they're going to get this one on Bobby Fadden, I believe.
And now we're going to get whistle happy again. Look out. By the way, we checked for an Aliquippa score at the half. That game tipped off at 6 o'clock tonight at Peters Township. No report yet. We'll keep you updated on that. The other game, I like what they did in 3A, how they doubled up the quarterfinals tonight. Both on the one side are at the same arena, both at the other side. This game right here.
That's the way to do it.
Yep.
I totally agree. Best way to do it. And Noah's Fellinger's first shot was good. His second shot follows and also good. Now with 14 in the ball game, 34-21. Fadden brings the ball up for the Warriors. Gives it over to Rona. Rona top of the key to Logan. Back left side to Fadden. Work it down to Nail. Outside to Pazzulla. Fakes a three. Drives into the lane. Has room. Takes it to the hole on the left-hand side. Good.
Good job by Vinny. He hasn't hit a three tonight. He struggled from the perimeter. But again, they all set that up with Nail inside. He's
the
become
ball's
a big
loose and it gets kicked around. And they're going to get Pazzulla here diving for the ball. That'll be his third. 5:56 remaining here in the quarter. That is the third team personal against Mohawk here in the third quarter. Fellinger with the ball. Fellinger takes it to the hole with the right hand. Too strong. Picked up. You got a tie-up. Stolen away by Clemens. His shot is too strong. Ball on the ground. Going to be picked up there by Fadden, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. And they're going to get this on Brandon Kehoe. And that is his fourth. 5:43 remaining. 36-21. Fadden with the ball, brings it across the timeline. Fadden dribbles his right hand, stops, gives it out to Rona, over to Pazzulla. Pazzulla drives left side, gives it back out to the wing to Fadden. Fadden drives down right baseline. Takes it to the hole. Shot off the... Going to be blocked. And they're going to get a whistle and a foul on Warwick. That's his third and team's second.
It's two really good screens on the last couple of trips by Mohawk, by Rona, and that time by Pazzulla. Moving without the ball, doing the little things away from the ball. That's how you keep your offense fluid.
Bobby Fadden hits the first, 37-21. Fadden looks and shoots. And going to roll the rim in. He now has 20 points in the game. 38-21.
No! Get the ball!
Get it over to Pritz.
Come here, Croc.
Pritz gives it to Fellinger, gives it back out. Bounce pass inside. It's going to get loose. Noah takes a shot. No good. Rebound. It's going to be picked up there by Fadden. Fadden's going to run into Premise, and the ball's going to get loose. And we're going to say it's going to be Warriors ball.
I have no idea how Fellinger held on to that ball.
Yeah.
It was almost knocked away on the little backdoor cut. Good set for him. He's got to touch the ball every time down the floor. They really just should let him run the point and just keep it in his hands.
Rona with the ball. Bounce pass inside the Fadden. Back out. That is Nail for three. Front of the rim. No good. Rebound Fadden. Fadden going to work down inside against a double team. He's looking for some help. Gets it over to Nail. Spins into the lane. Puts it up with the right hand. Joey Nail with 5.
I think we got our play of the game right there, sir. That was beautiful. Nail is really getting involved in the offense in the second half.
As they work it down inside to Pritz. He'll take the shot. No good. Ball batted around. Picked up by Nail. Gets it over to Rona as he brings the ball to the forecourt. 4:15 here to play. Brings down inside. Nail takes it to the hole. Right side, and rolls the rim. No good. Rebound Southmoreland.
This side.
As they bring the ball back up. 4 minutes here to play. Fellinger with the ball. Bounce pass left side to Pritz.
Get it back to him. Get it back to Fellenser now.
Fellenser with the ball. Guarded there by Pizzulo. Drives down the lane. Takes it to the hole. He's going to pick up a foul.
No, he traveled.
No, they're going to call travel. Okay.
Yeah, I thought
I was kind of shielded there by the official. I heard the whistle, I assume.
Well, you're not far off. I thought there was a foul there, too. That's what actually caused him to travel.
So Rano brings the ball to the forecourt. On the right wing, gives top of the key to Fadden, work left side. Pizzulo left all alone for a tray. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound Westmoreland as they get the ball up. Fellenser brings it up at the lane. Stuffed there by Pizzulo. Gives it out to Nail. Nail off the glass, rolls the rim, no good. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. 2 shots coming. And they're going to get this on Brock Britt.
He was in front. Oh, no, 24.
That'll be his first. Shot by Rona's up and good. Rona now with double figures with 10. He has 3 threes tonight.
Southmoreland coaches are asking the officials for explanations.
Second shot is up and good. He hits them both. It is 42-21. Fellenser brings the ball up. Gets it over to Pritz.
And Frank Machino's still going after the official. They've given him a long leash tonight. I do like to see that. Let the man say his piece. He's been frustrated.
Get over to Kehoe, gives it inside. They're going to go back out. 3 taken, up and good. That is by Pritz. Pritz with 5. Fadden with the ball. Fadden drives right lane. Takes the shot, rolls the rim. No good, goes for a rebound. Gets it out to Logan, out to Drew. Takes a shot. Rona's shot's going to miss everything. As here comes Southmoreland. Ball's on the ground. Ronan almost got the steal. Still fighting for it. And this time they're going to get Rona for the reach-in.
That's his third. How about the job that Mohawk's doing on the offensive glass in this game? We said they had to be good offensively or good on the glass tonight, expecting that they were going to have a problem with this team. They've got 3 offensive rebounds in this quarter. They had 4 in the first quarter. They've got 8 offensive rebounds in this game.
As they drive down the left side, shot taken and a whistle.
Maybe a travel.
Got another travel against Southmoreland.
This has been one of the more oddly officiated games I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I got to agree with that.
You weren't with me last night to see 4 overtimes, and that was insane on its own. This is like going to another level here.
With the ball is Fadden. Gives it back up to Logan, over right side to Rona. On the give and go, they work it out to Blake. Gives it out to Pizzulo for 3. Shot taken, no good. Rebound Southmoreland. As they get the ball back out to Fellenser. Fellenser drives inside, throws it out, and we're going to get a whistle. And who we're going to get this one on? We're going to get this one on Vinny Pizzulo. That's his 4th.
This is becoming a war of attrition.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
it's going to be who's the 8th and 9th player on your bench today who's going to see some significant.
You might have to go 15 deep.
Well, I'm just thinking most teams go 7 deep this time of the year.
Yeah, who's like the freshman starting 5?
Exactly. First shot is up and good. Fellenser looking to complete the pair. 42-25.
Kind of like any 7th or 8th graders that are dressing tonight.
I mean, know. Offensive board for Southmoreland. It goes up strong, puts it up in his premise. 42-27. Minute 45 here to play third quarter.
Closer time. Brendan.
Bring the ball up is Fadden. Fadden into the forecourt, dribbling with the right hand. In on far right wing. Back by the timeline. Works the right side, gives it over to Rona. Gives it over to Platt. Tanner Platt with the ball. Give it over to Rona. Rona drives down into the lane out, pulls it back out. Gives it over to Fadden, back to Rona. Rona gives it back out as they work some time with the nail. Back to Rona. Down a minute 5 here to play in the quarter. Platt with the ball, gives it over to Rona. As the ball's going to be thrown away, picked and fouled. As picking up the ball was Premise, and he was fouled from behind by Tanner Platt. Minute left here in the third quarter. 42-27 lead here for Mohawk. Ty Warwick at the line. He shoots and puts the first one in.
I'm pretty sure at this rate, Tim, that you and I have committed a foul.
Oh, there's no question about it. I'm waiting for you to be for someone to say you're in.
Yeah, this is insane.
Second shot is up and good. Yeah, this is one of those tightest games I've seen called in a long, long time.
Let it in, Brock. Brock, let it there.
Mohawk with the ball in the forecourt. Paddock gives it back over to Rona. Rona gives it back to Fadden on the left side. Down to 42 seconds. Rona with the ball, down under 40. Rona bounce pass back as they play the two-man game. We're down to 30 seconds left in the quarter. Give it over to Fadden. Fadden's going to drive and pull it back out. Again, the two-man play here for Fadden and Drew Rona. Fadden with the ball, down to 17 seconds. Give it over to Rona, down to 14 seconds. See if they engage here. They'll throw it out in the corner. The ball's knocked away. And it'll be Warriors throwing with 9.2 seconds.
Elliot, stay in.
So Drew Rona will throw it in. And we're going to get a timeout, Mohawk.
It's a big possession here at the end of the quarter.
Another Pontius Insurance timeout. This is a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. We'll remind everybody, Pontius Insurance. You can find them online at pontiusinsurance.com. Save money on your insurance by checking them out. Give them a call. PontiusInsurance.com. Find them online at PontiusInsurance.com. 10 seconds remaining here in the timeout. As 42-29 lead here for Mohawk. Of course, tonight's winner will advance to the semifinals and face the winner of the nightcap game between South Allegheny and Elwood City. We'll have that right here on the network, so you don't want to go anywhere for that.
Stay with him, Brock. Stay with him, Brock.
They'll get it into Pratt. Pratt right at the timeline. Gets it off. Get over to Rona. Rona takes a shot. No good. And the ball goes out of bounds with 1.7 seconds. Rona kind of rushed his shot there at the top of the key. Didn't get his best one off. They're going to say the last touch by Southmoreland.
Yeah, that was tipped. That three was tipped.
Yeah. They try to get it into Fadden, and Fadden's going to get fouled immediately with 0.8 seconds. And Bobby Fadden will be headed to the line.
I'm just, I'm a little confused here as to what these guys are supposed to contest and what they're allowed to.
Yeah.
And it's puzzling to me. And I understand, we cover Mohawk all season long. I'm trying to be fair down the middle here.
Yeah.
They're not good on either side of this game right now. And they're not letting anything go. They're literally not letting anything go. There is no flow to this game. It has come to a screeching halt because these guys blow everything.
And there's the end of the quarter. We've played 44-29 lead for Mohawk. You're watching LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
Congratulations to our December LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Wrestling as the December LCAP Team of the Month after their 13-2 start to the season. Congratulations to Coach Kevin Carmichael and the Laurel Wrestling team, our December LCAP Team of the Month.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
8 minutes on the clock as we enter the fourth quarter. Southmoreland inbounds it. Gets it over to Fellinser. Fellinser with the ball. Goes right side. Goes over to Stinnett. Stinnett throws inside. The ball's going to be picked away there by Rona, but picked up back by Premise. He'll take it to the hole and put it in on the loose ball. And it's 44-31 lead now for Mohawk. As they get it over to Pizzullo, to Nail, over to Fadden, back to Rona. Rona with the ball, go left side to Pizzullo, left alone for a three. Good.
Finally, for Vinny, that's got to feel good. Gets the lid off that bucket and hits a three. That's a big-time shot.
As they bring it up with Fellinser, he'll back it off. 7 minutes here to play in the fourth quarter.
Back door! Go, Brooks!
Good denial by Logan on the backdoor cut.
And it's going to be stolen away by Nail. Nail has room on the left side, off the glass, good for two. Joey Nail now with 7.
Tim, this is just exactly what Mohawk needed. They shot 5 of 26 in the middle quarter. They get out to a quick 2-for-2 start.
They roll the ball over. That's Pritz for 3. Good. That was a slow rolling pass that got to him. Plenty of time to put the 3 in. 49-34.
No, there's still plenty of time left in this game.
Pizzullo for 3. Back in the room. Good. No good. Excuse me. Rebound there by Fellinser. He drives into the lane. He'll lose control. And it's going to go out of bounds.
Got a bench warning, Black. Bench warning, Black. Put it in the book. Not hearing an assistant directly.
All right, so they just gave a bench warning to Southmoreland. Next one's going to be a technical. We saw a technical on the Northgate bench last night.
Yeah.
That cost them the game against the
Send it to overtime. It's amazing. They go left side. That was a heck of a game. Got parts of that on the radio on my way home with you. We get it over to Pizzullo. Give it back out to Rona. Over to Logan. Logan with the ball on the right wing. Back left, top of the key to Nail. Bounce pass over to Fadden on the right wing. Back left side to Pizzullo. 5:45 here to play. Give it over to Rona.
What they're basically saying to the bench is, you can argue the call, but it's got to come from the head coach. And they were hearing too much from the assistants, who can say things, but it has to be initiated by the head coach. And that time it was not, so that's why they got the bench warning.
Give it into Rona. Rona throws it back out to Logan. They work it down to Pizzullo. He takes a shot, no good. Rebound there by Joey Nail. And they'll continue this offensive possession. 5:14 here to play. It has been impressive how they've controlled the boards here tonight.
It really has. Good call.
And that's going to go off the hands and foot of Joey Nail.
Yeah.
And go out of bounds.
They got that right. Nail's asking why, but they got it right.
And with 5:05 here to play, Southmoreland brings the ball in the forecourt. They work it down in the corner. They give it back out to Fellinser. Fellinser passes back to Pritz. Pritz drives inside, stops, trying to lean in, and ball's loose on the corner. His shot, and I think they're going to get a timeout. Timeout. A Ponchos Insurance timeout with 4:49. And it's a 30-second Pontius Insurance timeout, so we'll keep it right here, Eric, and remind everybody that after the game, we'll have the Maley Chiropractic play of the game and also the MVP Insurance MVP of the game. So you want to stay tuned for that. We got a couple nominations for the play that we've been talking about throughout tonight's game, and then we'll also have your MVP here. Noah Fellenzer has 15 points leading the way for Southmoreland. And Bobby Fadden leading the way with 22 for Mohawk here tonight. 4:49 remaining here in tonight's fourth quarter. 15-point lead here for Mohawk.
By the way, you mentioned the rebounding. It's 20-19 in favor of Southmoreland, but Mohawk has been just dominating the offensive glass.
Turnaround jumper shot, no good. Ball loose. Pritz picks it up. Gives it back out to Fellenzer. Work it down inside. Off the glass for two for Luke Stinnett.
Stinnett's one of the freshmen that they've gone to late in games. He's had a couple of big buckets during this run. They need him to come up with a couple other. This is only a 13-point game. They got time. They got to get stops, though.
Fadden goes up high for it, and they're going to get Fellenzer with that one. That's going to be his fourth, I believe.
Pitts.
They get Pitts. 24 Pritz, excuse me. That's his second.
Let's be a little closer there.
Deny, Noah.
First foul here in the quarter, shockingly enough.
Stolen away there by Fellenzer. He takes it right to the hole. Right side, shot taken, no good. He picks up the foul against Bobby Fadden.
Yeah, what a play by Fellenzer. Comes up to defend the ball. They're screaming at him to get up and defend it. He just stuck his hand in there and took it right away from Fadden. That's two of the best in the WPIL going at it there.
Fellenzer will go to the line. Shooting two.
Take your time, Noah.
Looks and shoots in front of the rim, no good. He leaves a little short. The score remains a 13-point lead here for Mohawk.
This is not quite teetering, but Southmoreland needs to get this down to about 10 or 9 with about 3.5 minutes to go.
They had that one run, short mini run in the second quarter. They really haven't had one since.
Nope. Yeah, they get this around 10 or 9 with about 3.5 to go. You might start sweating a little bit if you're wearing white.
Yep. Brazil with the ball as he brings it back around. They're going to try to run the offense here as they get it out to Fadden.
Oh.
Fadden. Dribbling with the ball. Bounce pass goes to Bazula. Work it inside the Nail. Nail gets him up and over, and they puts it up and in. Joey Nail with 9.
8 in the second half. They run a lot of the offense through him. He's become a threat for him, and he's made a couple of big defensive plays and grabbed a couple of big rebounds, too.
They work it down into the corner. Get it over to Premise. Premise. Going to throw the ball into the backcourt, and we're going to get it over and back.
Keep being denied. You can't just stand over the wing. You don't want to play. You got to come here.
3:20 remaining here in the quarter.
Red. Noah.
Mohawk with the ball as they'll throw it in. Get it into Fadden. Fadden will run the offense. Bounce pass to Rona. Gives it right back to Fadden. Fadden drives inside. Now it's going to dribble back out. Give it back to Rona. As they try to work some talk. Fadden drives inside. Back to Rona. Just working the clock here. Fadden drives inside. He'll roll around between two defenders. He'll get fouled. And they'll throw it in again.
Brendan, you're staying.
Brendan, come here.
That is against
Oh, you're going back in.
Fellenzer, and that's his fourth.
We're still in it.
Yeah, Red. In, Brendan, in.
Middle, I guess, right now.
Bazula will throw it in. Gives it into Rona. Rona gives it over to Fadden. Fadden back to Rona. Work it down to Nail. Back out as they work some clock. Fadden with the ball. Fadden now gives it over to Rona, who's double teamed. Gives it over to Pizzullo. Finds the triangle move, and it is Fadden. Fadden with the ball, gives it back to Rona. And Rona's going to get fouled, and that's going to be it for Noah Fellenzer. That's number 5.
He fouled out in the first round, too, against Carlos.
2:30 remaining. He'll finish the night with 16 points.
Disappointing end. Only a junior, though. He's going to be a problem. For sure. You know, I laugh because the MO at the beginning of the season was Mohawks looking for a new identity.
Yeah. And
the identity remains Rona and Fadden. But you mix in a little Joey Nail, and you mix in a Vinny Pizzullo and a Blake Logan, and you got a really good starting 5.
They have been a workman-like class, working hard all season long, improving from game 1 till tonight.
And they really have. They really have.
And they're going to get a timeout here for Mohawk with 2:03 here to play.
It's been a master class on killing time, too.
Yeah.
I mean, they just have done such a good job of playing keep away and fighting out of double teams. We got an update on the girls' side in 2A with 2:38 to go in the first quarter. The Shannock leads Laurel 29-4. I think it's safe to Sharpie that, by the way. That seems like that's going to be a Shannock win.
Impressive. Coach G always finds a way, doesn't she? It's amazing. The Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock is where you find all your county sporting apparel needs, sporting goods, custom apparel, embroideries, and more. Go to the best of the best in Lawrence County. That is the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock. Yeah. What was that score again with Neshannock?
29-4 with 2.5 minutes to go in the first. How about, Laurel played so well on Tuesday night to get into the quarterfinals, and battling a bigger team, a team that rebounds the ball well. They shot pretty well in that game, but you just knew running into Neshannock for the third time. First of all, it's hard to beat a team three times.
Yeah.
So kudos to Neshannock if they go and hang on tonight, but the other thing is the first halves. Neshannock has just taken Laurel apart in the 3 first halves they played this year.
They just come out on fire, barreling, and they that's Coach G. She has her team ready to play from the moment that ball is tipped off. And she has always been such a factor with, over 770 wins, something like that. I mean, it's just an amazing number.
I said it during our preview show. I think they're going to go play for a state title. I'll stick to it.
I think you're right. They did it a couple of years ago.
Ty Warwick, by the way, is fouled out. 5 points. Nathan DeWinn's back in for Southmoreland. So 2 starters down, 2 other players out. And Southmoreland's just trying to find something here in the next 2 minutes.
As to get it in, Rona. Rona will bring the ball up. Give it back to Fadden. Fadden gives it back to Rona. Down to 1:45 here to play. Back to Fadden. Bobby Fadden with the ball. Closes in the corner. Gets it over to Logan as they're going to work some block. Give it back out to Rona, and Rona's going to get fouled. And that was Pritz. That's his third, excuse me.
Coaches are imploring Southmoreland to make sure when Logan has the ball, it's a foul. They don't want Rona or Fadden on the line because they know it's basically automatic.
Drew Rona going to the line, shooting 68% from the free-throw line.
Trying to extend this game as much as they can. By the way, the second game here tonight is scheduled to start at 8 o'clock, so it's about 20 after now, so we'll assuming get this done by 7:30, and then there'll be about a 30-minute break in between games, and we'll tip off at 8 o'clock.
So Rona hits them both. He now has 13. It's a 53-37 lead. Pritz brings the ball up, throws it into the corner, gets it back out. They'll work it down to Kehoe. Kehoe with the ball. Drives inside, loses control, gets it back. Now gets it over to Pritz. Pritz going to work inside against Rona. Goes up strong, picks up the foul. And Brock Pritz will go to the line. Brock Pritz tonight has 8 points and 2 threes. He had a deuce earlier and then back-to-back threes in this game, and now we'll go to the line with the opportunity to hit both to get into double figures here tonight. First roll of the rim, no good. The freshman, 6'2". Will look and shoot again. The freshman will split the pair.
Hold him, Nick.
He has 9. Minute 13 here to play. Patton brings the ball up. Then they foul Pizzullo.
Newcastle Transit out of town. Scoreboard update. End of 1. And Neshannock is up 37-6.
So they'll put Vinny Pizzullo at the line, shooting 65%, and he'll miss the first. 53-38 is our score. Minute 6 remaining. That was the 4th foul on Pritz. He misses them both, and then Southmoreland brings the ball up. They work it down into the lane. Shot taken, no good. Going to get a whistle and a foul, and they'll send Brandon Guijo to the line. The sophomore, 6 foot forward. Looking for his first points of the night.
You're going to foul. You're fouling here.
He looks and shoots, and back of the rim, no good. Now checking in is Aiden Watkins, a 9th grader, freshman, 5'8" guard. Second shot by Guijo is going to back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Nail, gets it over to Fadden. Fadden brings the ball up. Gives it over to Fadden from Rona. Down to 45 seconds remaining here. Rona with the ball. We're going to get a foul off the ball as Watkins will commit the foul. And now we'll put Vinny Pizzullo at the line. Mentioned earlier, Pizzullo is 65% three-throw shooter, averaging 7 points a game. He has 5 tonight.
You're right.
Rolls the rim, and Pizzullo has missed 3 in a row. And we're going to have wholesale changes coming up here for Mohawk.
And Platt's back in. Radziminski's back in.
Missed them both, that, yep.
Peters back in. Cam Allaire.
Shoot it!
D3 shot by Pritz, no good. Rebound there by Mohawk. And a whistle and a foul. And with that rebound was Jackson Peters.
Cash Stratton is in now for Mohawk, too, so it's a full 5 out, 5 in.
Yeah.
Congrats to them. They're going back to the semifinals once again. Last year they lost that tough one to Burrell.
They work it into the forecourt. Southmoreland gets it back. They'll throw it in a corner. Trey taken. Back of the rim. No good. Ball batted around. Going to go into the corner. Fielded there by Mohawk. And Pratt will get fouled in the backcourt with 14 seconds remaining.
So Mohawk's going to go back to the semis. Might we get another Lawrence County matchup? We've had, well, one of them tonight. One of them comes up on Monday. And maybe another one on Tuesday night if Elwood City is successful against South Allegheny tonight.
And Pratt puts the first one through. Platt averaging 2.5 points when he plays, with shooting over 60% at the line.
And it's no assurance either for Southmoreland, because remember,
was it 7 get in?
7 get in, so Mohawk has officially clinched the state berth with the win as well.
So Tanner Platt hits them both, and 12 seconds remaining.
But there's going to be work done for this section champ Southmoreland team.
They get it in, Shot taken, back of the rim there by Swanson. Another three taken, and it's going to be no good by Swanson, and that's how the game will end. 55-38 as the Mohawk Warriors will advance to the semifinals. As they will take on the winner of tonight's nightcap as South Allegheny comes in at 20-3, 10-0 in their section play. We'll take on Elwha City, who was 14-9 overall and 8-6, or 8-4, in their section play. So a big win here for Mohawk as they come away with a 55-38 victory. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back with our Tri-County Principals postgame show. You're listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
And welcome back here to North Catholic as the Mohawk Warriors come away with the quarterfinals victory here tonight, 55-38 over Southmoreland. Hey, Coach, it was a physical game tonight. A lot of bodies everywhere, a lot of calls. Tough to get any flow in, but your guys handled it well.
Yeah, we started really well today. Tuesday night, we starting after 10-day layoff, we didn't necessarily start very well. Tonight, we hit a lot of shots early, allowed us to get under our pressure, and we played physical.
Talk about the defense earlier. As you mentioned, you got off to a hot start. You got 8-0. You got 2 quick buckets from Blake Logan on steals. Just talk about the passing lanes and taking care of the ball. And
then create easy layups for us.
Talk just about overall in general. We're obviously get the win here tonight, get to the semifinals. Just the tournament atmosphere. How do you keep everything, the momentum going, and what is your message to your team?
Yeah, the really fun part about this group, it's their first time. I know they were on the bench last year watching the other group of seniors graduate, but for these guys to come through here and it's just kind of one of these happy-go-lucky groups of kids, I don't know if they really realize, as young as they are, what they're doing, as far as where we are right now. So I'm proud of these guys.
Yeah, I call them a workman group. They seem to work well together. They know where their responsibilities are, and they seem to feed off of each other's success.
Yeah, and they play everything together. They go from football to basketball to baseball to track. They're hanging out tonight after this game when we finally get home. It's just a good group of kids that like to be together.
Well, Coach, congratulations. We'll, of course, take on the winner of South Allegheny and Elwha City in the semifinals. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Let's get Joey Nell on for a few moments. Hey, Joey, how you doing, my friend?
Good, how are you?
Congratulations on the victory here tonight.
Thank you.
You had a big game as you had 9 points in it. Just talk about the physicality of tonight's game. There was a lot of bodies everywhere.
Yeah, we knew they were going to be going to the hole pretty hard, trying to get them in foul trouble. From there on out, just play our game.
What was some of the things that you saw personally in the game? What was some of the highlights for yourself?
I like to see myself as a defense player. I like playing defense, trying to get those charges. I didn't get any tonight, but we did a good job as a team. Just getting to the hole, just being physical.
Yeah, one of the things I've always enjoyed watching you play is working inside, getting the offensive bounds, getting the defensive bounds. Talk about that. You guys got a great job on the offensive boards here tonight. Just working as a team, trying to get those offensive boards and getting those second opportunities on a possession.
Yeah, I mean, we know we're a smaller team. They're a bigger team. We're going to play teams that are bigger than us. We just got to get a body on them. We just go attack the boards hard.
So you get to move on to the semifinals. You get to take on the winner of South Allegheny and Elwood City. You've seen Elwood City this year. You played them twice. Just what's your thoughts of Elwood City in that game coming up?
I think they're a good team. Two good teams out here. Excited to see both of them. Whoever we play, it's going to be a good game, physical game.
So what's the plan for the team on the way home?
What was that?
Any big plans on the way home?
Oh, no.
All right, Joey. Hey, thanks again.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on the victory, and we will talk to you soon.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, Joey Nail here tonight, but 9 points for the victorious Mohawk Warriors as they come away with a 55-38 victory. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll come back. We'll give you the scores and recap of tonight's ball game. You were listening to LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Shopping for insurance. There are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Zeno Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Fiesel will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet. And welcome back here to North Catholic as the Mohawk Warriors come away with a 55-38 victory here. Let's do first for Southmoreland. They were led here tonight by Noah Fellenzer, who had 16 points. He fouled out of the game with 2:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. Brock Fritz had 9 here tonight. Ty Warwick fouled out with 1:59 left in the fourth quarter and finished with 5. Elliot Primus had 6. And Luke Stennett added a deuce. And that is your scoring for Southmoreland. Your scoring for Mohawk here tonight, they were led by no other than Bobby Fadden with 22. Drew Rona with 13, Blake Rogan with 4, Joey Nail, we just talked to, had 9, and Vinny Pizzullo with 5. And coming off the bench and scoring late in the game was Tanner Platt, who hits 2 from the free throw line. 55-38 victory here for Mohawk. And it's now time to give away our shirts. And a congratulations to the Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game Award, and that will go to Blake Logan. No, was it?
No, we said Joey Nail.
Joey Nail. Yeah, Joey Nail. Excuse me. Joey Nail. I knew I read that. I most wrote it down. I apologize. It's Joey Nail, who we just talked to earlier, with their play of the game with a nice nifty move on Euro step inside in the first quarter for making the move and getting in the score table, and it's getting started in the first quarter. Joey Nails, our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game Award, and Maley Chiropractic and the Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Joey tonight with tonight's Play of the Game. He will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's Play of the Game. Video of tonight's Play of the Game may also be featured on the Triple Live High School Sports Network standout platform on Twitter and Instagram. View tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game and a full list of this season's top plays. Go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on Play of the Game. Congratulations again to Joey Nail, our Play of the Game winner, our Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. Our MVP Insurance MVP of the Game Award will go to Bobby Fadden. Bobby tonight scored 22 points, leading the Warriors the entire way. MVP Insurance is proud to honor Bobby tonight with the MVP of the Game award. He will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's MVP of the game. To view a full list of tonight's MVPs, go online to lcsportsnet.com and click on MVP of the game. Congratulations again to Bobby Fadden of Mohawk, tonight's game MVP. MVP Insurance. Call MVP for the win. So congratulations again to Bobby Fadden for the MVP and Joey Nail for the play of the game. And Eric, we got another one coming in about 25 minutes.
Yeah, how about a rematch of a title game? Well, not technically, but a rematch from a playoff game a couple years ago in which Elwood City knocked off South Allegheny for the WPIAL title. So we'll see if they can do it again tonight. And they were a double-digit seed in that title game. And guess what Elwood City is tonight? A double-digit seed. So we'll see if they can keep some magic going here tonight. Very good Elwood City team, but this South Allegheny team might have the best 1-2 punch in the WPIAL, and Cameron Epps and Drew Cook.
All right, we're going to step aside. We're going to come back. We'll have the pregame and Eric on lead the rest of the way here tonight. So once again, our final score here for Mohawk as they advance to the semifinals in 3A. It is 55-38 win over Southmoreland. I'm Tim Continenza wishing you all a wonderful good evening. Stay tuned for South Allegheny and